Hi, beautiful people. I'm coming to you from the parking lot of Hobby Lobby. We are jumping straight into, crafting, small business. We are getting it done. It is happening. Oh my goodness, I do this every time. I start recording and then I remember about my microphone. I keep forgetting to turn it on. Anyway, I just wanted to take you along today because I do need to pick up a few materials. I'm going to be designing some glass beer can cups today, and I don't quite have the correct shade, so I'm coming to Hobby Lobby to see if I could find the some shades of vinyl that'll work well for this collection that's going to be dropping. The parking lot is absolutely packed. I don't usually come here. I usually go to Michael's just because there's one that is just a couple minutes up the street from me, so it's easier for me to just like hop there and back. But that Michael's is very small. It's on a busy street, and because it's so tiny, they're usually not well stocked. They're usually missing stuff and very low on stock all the time. So I just figured now I have the time really to just go wherever I want to. And so I figured because Hobby Lobby is a much bigger store and they got one out here in the suburbs, not too far from me. It was like 30-ish minute drive. I figured I would go over here and see what they have because I think I've only been in this Hobby Lobby like once since being in Philly. So yeah, let's go take a look, see if we could find some materials, and then we're gonna go back home and we're gonna do some crafting.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my
Something happened with the audio here. I think because I had fuzzy gloves on, but basically what I was saying in this clip is that Hobby Lobby has a whole bunch of sales going on right now. They had like 40% off for their spring collections, and then they had a little section with Christmas stuff. So this is a good time to go to Hobby Lobby right now while stuff is pretty discounted. None of the aisles were labeled, so that was really annoying. I don't know how people find stuff in here because literally no section was labeled. So I had to just keep wandering around the store until I found what I needed to find. I don't know what's up with that, but that's definitely something that they need to change. This store is really huge. I had to just kind of wander around. Eventually, I did find the things that I needed. So I'm showing you here the paint markers that I found. They're for both glass and ceramic, and I bought them because I wanted to add details to my clay pieces as well as the glass cans. Trying to add details with a paintbrush is really hard, and I'm not like that skilled as an artist to be able to do little details like that. They had two aisles containing vinyl. The permanent vinyl was mostly all on one side, and then the iron on or heat transfer vinyl was on the other side. They had a pretty good selection, a lot of different shades of colors, not really a lot of different brands. I've never tried this brand, 405. I'm assuming this is probably like Hobby Lobby's store brand or whatever, but that's what they had. It was pretty cheap. Okay, so I am making a quick pit stop detour at TJ Maxx before I head home because I do actually need to get some face wash. I did run out. So we're gonna stop in there real quick and just look around. I haven't been in TJ Maxx in a while, and it is my favorite store. So I'll see you in there. Hey, voiceover me again. Y'all know that TJ Maxx always has like music blasting the whole time in there, so I had to mute this clip. But as you can see, there was a lot of really cute things in there. I did not pick up a whole bunch of stuff because that's not what I came there for, but I just wanted to show you some of the really cute things that I saw, like the homebody pillow and the daisy flower pillows, and then they had a bunch of different candles and jars. And I gravitate to like the back of the store that has like all the kitchen stuff. I just love I don't know why, I just love kitchen decor. Or like if you like to throw parties, like candlestick holders, little like food tray holding things, and dishes, candles. It's so cute. Sorry, did you want to go this way?
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm doing what you're doing. Looking all right.
TJ Maxx also had a bunch of sales going on, so now's a good time to check out Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx because the sales are popping.
I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the Hall of Shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. Look the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
The sun is going down, so let's do a quick haul. I want to show you everything that I got from the two stores that we went to today were Hobby Lobby and then TJ Maxx. Okay, so to start with the Hobby Lobby, the whole reason I went there was because I needed to get more shades of vinyl, both permanent and also the heat transfer, because I do the glass can beer mugs and also canvas totes. This is a new brand for me because I normally go to Michael's and I get the Maker's Mark brand. So at Hobby Lobby they had 405, never heard of it, but we're gonna try it and I really hope that it works well because I bought a whole bunch of packs of vinyl, so this better work out, you know, because I spent like a good amount of money. I got 2 packs of this iron-on red, 2 packs of iron-on white, 2 packs of iron-on blacks, 2 rolls of the matless black permanent vinyl. I just realized I only got 1 roll of white. And then I got a bright red matless permanent vinyl, and all of these are in the matte finish. I don't usually get designed, I guess, vinyls. I typically go for like a solid color. I found this blue gingham. It is a permanent vinyl. So then I also got it in pink. Then I found this really pretty, like groovy flower iron-on vinyl, and it's a puff. It reminds me of my logo with the pink and the orange and the daisies. And then never got like a sparkly glittery one before, but I decided to experiment with this sparkly red. I got a pack of heat transfer mats. I needed a new one because in all this time I've only ever used the one that came with my Cricut. I have the Joy Extra. That mat is ready to go in the garbage. And then lastly, from Hobby Lobby, I got these paint markers because I do also make air dry clay pieces, and I needed the paint markers for like the little details and stuff because I am a new artist and trying to do details with the paintbrush is really hard. It's a set of 12. It's a 1mm fine tip. It's for glass and ceramic, which I thought was cool because I'm thinking I might also use it to add details to my glass cups. That's it from Hobby Lobby. Then for TJ Maxx, I actually only went there because I needed some new cleanser. I ran out of face wash. Good Morning Gel Cleanser by CosRX. Is that how you say it? CosRX. They had it in stock, so I decided to buy 2 of them. Really, that's the only thing I came for, but then of course they got me They got me at the checkout aisle. I saw these hypoallergenic pet wipes. They were only $5, and it comes in 150. They're unscented. And Scotty, when he comes in from like his walks and stuff, you know, he's stepping in all kinds of things. And so I do typically take like a paper towel to wipe off his feet and his face and stuff. Since it's not like we... Excuse me. Anyways, pet wipes. Then they also had these tooth wipes for your dog, which he definitely needs. Then lastly, I got this. I've been wanting to get another one of these canisters for the laundry, so I found this. They don't always have the ones like this. That is my haul from Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx. So we need to get going, make some stuff today, concept some stuff out, because I really don't want to delay, and I want to get the online store open. So I'm gonna get to work. I have a video that I want to upload first, and then maybe I'll like take a little break from all this running around and then get to work on the products. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hey y'all, so it is the next day, Sunday. I did get some work done last night. I just didn't film it. I put out a update video, so if you haven't watched the part 1 or part 2 of me quitting my job and how that went, make sure you go and watch those videos after you finish watching this one. I uploaded a video, and then I worked on some clay crafts, and I'll show you guys. Hi, Scotty. I'll show you guys what I made in a little bit. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm living in an alternate reality right now. Like, today's Sunday, and it's just kind of odd to think that tomorrow is Monday and I don't have to go into work starting tomorrow, right? Because this is only it's only been a weekend that I've been unemployed now. So tomorrow will be my first full week, weekday, Monday through Friday, of not having a job. So that's going to be interesting. My biggest thing right now is just trying to figure out what my routine is going to be like, because I know that could be one of the bigger challenges with being unemployed. It's just sticking to a routine. And so I want to make sure that I'm utilizing my time wisely and actually doing stuff that's beneficial to my business and not just wasting time. So yeah, we'll kind of adjust and figure out how that's going to go. But I do want to try to wake up early in the morning and get the things that I need to do for myself personally out of the way. Getting up and moving around, drinking some tea, taking Scotty for a walk, getting myself dressed and showered. Those are things that take time. And I just want to make sure that I'm able to get up in the morning, take my time doing those things, and then get to working on a small business at a good time, being able to stop at a good time, rather than it being a really chaotic kind of time where I'm jumping around and I'm working late into the night and stuff like that. I understand that there are going to be days when that happens. Last night I was up at midnight, and it's not like I was working the whole day. It was kind of on and off, that I would do stuff here and there. Hello again. It is many hours later, and it's 5:30 actually. Still Sunday, and I'm tired, and I'm gonna end the vlog today, but I just wanted to come on here real quick and just kind of wrap things up. So yeah, I spent the majority of the day just sitting in this room, not actually creating things physically, just kind of concepting out ideas, and talking to people. I have spoken to 3 of my family members, and I think I'm just gonna notify the rest in the group chat. But by the end of the day today, everybody should be aware of the fact that I am no longer employed. So yeah, I'm just kind of tired, from just kind of like thinking all day. But it's just hard because when I'm like really into something, I'll be honest, I get kind of like obsessive about it. And it's hard for me to not like continue to think and think and think. But anyway, it was really nice talking to my siblings today and just kind of, concepting out ideas. I do have 2 things, as I promised, that I wanted to show you all. So I have 2 new products that I made yesterday, and they're not quite finished drying yet. They're pretty thick. So we have this heart, and then we have this 6-sided daisy. And if you're wondering why does it have a hole in the middle, well, I will show you. Isn't it so cute? So they're tea light candle holders, and these are the battery operated kinds, because I wanted to make sure that it was able to fit either one, because some people might not want to burn like an actual flame. So I did make sure that it was big enough to fit both the battery operated kind as well as the wicked tea light candles. So again, these are just like prototypes. I did want them to be the same size, and I don't know if you noticed that it is a little bit off in the thickness. So I'm still working on those, but I'm actually really excited and proud of this. I think that it's really cute. Like I had said before, I'm still kind of like figuring out what direction to go in with my business, and I don't want to stick with one thing. I want to experiment with different things and then, kind of go from there. So it's always going to be kind of evolving, but right now where my headspace is, I am looking to kind of like capitalize on the candle industry. I'm not interested in making candles, but rather accessories to the candles. Candle making or candle buying is such a huge industry. People love candles, and so basically I'm making a variety of holders that people can use in addition to their candles. So whether that is a tea light like what I just showed you, or maybe it's an incense, or even just like the regular normal size candle. Some people don't want to put the candle directly on their table. Similar to how when you have a cup is already in its own vessel. It doesn't need to have anything else. But some people like to have a coaster because they want to make sure that the condensation doesn't mess up their table. So it's the same idea, whether it's wax or it's the ash. The holders act as, a place to set your candle. And yeah, I just think it's so cute. And I'm interested to know what you think about this idea and whether or not this is something you would buy. And then also, like, obviously this is it just in its raw form. It hasn't been like decorated yet, but what kind of ideas, what kind of designs, colors, things like that would you want to see for a candle holder? Drop it in a comment and let me know colors, designs, and stuff like that you would want to see. If you have any particular shape or style, design, whatever that you want to see, please let me know. Very excited and open to hearing all of your ideas. But this is the direction that I'm going in right now, and I'm excited to see where that takes us. I'm gonna rest for the rest of the day. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is your first time. Again, my name is Shandara, and my business is Fennel and Thyme. And yeah, we are going along on a journey together. So thank you for being here.